Welcome to Monteverde, Costa Rica. This iconic small town is home to the cloud forest. That's right, it's like a rainforest, but so high up that it's where the clouds are formed. If you're interested in nature or biodiversity, this is the place to be. Today we're going to visit two of our favorite spots. The first is the Ranario, or the frog pond, and the second is the Monteverde Orchid Garden. The Ranario has over 25 different species of frogs and toads. They are all housed in their own mini environments to simulate the different parts of Costa Rica that they come from. Before we saw the amphibians, we walked through this room that had these beautiful displays of different insects. All of these insects were collected in Costa Rica, and they made this art to display them. This tunnel connects the main house to the amphibian house, and it was really cool to see all the different types of wildlife they had here. The frog pond ticket is valid for a daytime and a nighttime visit, so to pass the time in between, we visited the local Monteverde Orchid Garden. Luckily, we were able to catch the last guided tour of the day of this beautiful garden. There's over 400 different types of orchids here. Most of them are micro orchids, so they give you a magnifying glass to look at them with. On this tour, I learned more than I've ever known about orchids. The guide was explaining to us how different orchids have different adaptations, so some may have a different smell, or some may bloom at different times, and still some can only be pollinated by specific pollinators, so it's pretty crazy to see the variety in the different types of orchids. I also learned that some orchids are very sensitive and can only live in certain types of environments. The orchid garden was captivating, and we could have stayed there all day. I think what stood out to me the most about the cloud forest was that there was just life everywhere. There's limes growing right here, right after those orchids I was just looking at, and Caroline's going to check out this other type of flower. It's just amazing to see all the different types of things that can grow here. What was super cool was going back to the Ranario at night and seeing the different frogs that had come out. Caroline loves these red-eyed tree frogs and always had wanted to see one in person. They had so many and they were so loud. I hope you enjoyed this brief overview of the Ranario and the Orchid Garden in Monteverde. Have you been here? Would you want to go? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more.